Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the basics of Ielts, and in particular I am going to discuss the Ielts modules. We will discuss different type of Ielts modules, and in particular we will discuss about the listening section. There are four modules of Ielts on the basis of which you are judged. These modules are listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Each section is different from another one, and there are different type of questions to which you have to answer them, and you have to deal with them in a strategic way. So today we are going to discuss the listening module only. We will discuss different type of question involved in it and different type of and other tips for the listening section. Let's start our topic. Before the start of the listening test, you will be given some of the tips at the start of the audio, but I will discuss few of them. And first of all, it's very necessary to know that there are only 40 questions involved in a listening module. So you should have to listen the questions more attentionally, and you have to focus on them because you have only one chance to hear the recording, because recording is played only once, so you cannot rewind it or you cannot listen it again, so you have to listen it very carefully. Secondly, there are 40 questions and you are given 30 minutes for listening the audios and write down your answer on the question paper. Then at the end of the test, you are granted 10 minutes to transfer your answers to your answer sheet. So deal with the question in a beautiful way and don't panic. The next thing is there is only one mark for the one correct answer. So try to answer each and every question because there is no negative marking involved in IELTS test. So make sure you answer all the questions. Next thing is there is only 30 minutes for the candidate, and you should have to listen it very carefully, and you are provided with the headphones at the start of this section, so make sure your headphones are in correct order. Check it and check its volume if it's not working properly, so you can tell the invigilators to change it. So there is a chance, but once the test is started, you cannot do anything. So make sure your headphones are working in a proper way, they are in order. So this is your responsibility. Next thing is, during the listening test, the candidates write their answers on the question paper as they listen. Because at the end of the test, they are given 10 minutes to transfer their answer to the answer sheets. Care should be taken when writing the answers on the answer sheets, as poor spellings and grammars are penalized. So make sure your grammar and spellings are correct. Types of questions involved in listening module. There are 7 types of questions in listening module, so you have to answer them, and the number of the question belonging to each category varies, so one cannot say that how many questions will be of the MCQs type, short question answer type, or labeling a diagram. Sometimes you get a graph or a diagram. Sometimes in a test you don't have any diagram or map. So it depends on a test. So basically there are 7 types of questions, and that includes MCQs type, short question answers, labeling a diagram or a map, classification, matching, notes and flowchart, and sentence completion. Later on in a video, I will discuss each of them in detail, but now you need to know that there are 7 types of questions to which you have to answer on your test day, and it depends. You might get a classification, matching, and sentence completion only, and sometimes you get MCQs type, short question answers, and map. So it depends. And the next thing is each type of question is different. So before appearing in your exam, you need to have a proper knowledge of each type of question and how you have to deal with them. So in a later video, I will discuss all of these things in detail, but now you need to know only the 7 type of questions. Sections involved in Ielts listening. You must have a knowledge regarding each of the section, and there are different type of section. Basically there are 4 sections involved in the IELTS test, and you must have knowledge pertinent to each section. So like there are 4 sections and each with 10 questions. The questions are designed so that the answers appear in order in the listening test. So it's a good news that you will get all your questions in order. The first 2 sections deal with the situation set in everyday social context, like it's more related to a general topic. But in case of section 1, there is only one speaker. There are only 2 speakers that they have a conversation on a general topic. But in case of section 2, only one speaker speaks on a general topic that is related to a social context and everyday general topics. So like there is a conversation between 2 speakers in section 1, for example, a conversation about traveling arrangements or something about dentist or doctor, and there is a monologue in section 2 that may be a speech about a local facilities or about a new town. So you usually get maps regarding to these things. The final 2 sections deal with the situations set in educational and training contexts. So it's more academic, and it's a little bit different from the first 2 sections. In section 3, there is a conversation between the speakers, and the speakers may be 2, 3, or sometimes 4 speakers are involved, and they have a discussion on an academic topic. So in section 3, there's a conversation between speaker, for example, the 2 university students, and academic subject in discussion with their tutor regarding the academic subject or the things like that. So it's more academic. In case of section 4, there is a monologue, and it's basically an academic lecture that is delivered by by a professor or by a teacher. So it's more academic. So the recordings are heard one only, so pay attention to it. They include a range of accents and includes sometimes British accent, Australian, New Zealand, and American. So pay attention to the accent as well and make sure you understand each and everything properly. Now the good news is listening section is same for the IELTS journal and IELTS academic, so don't need to bother about the difference between IELTS academic listening and IELTS journal listening is almost same, and you just have to prepare once if you are going to attempt both the tests, so you can do it in this way. So it's same, listening section is same for the IELTS journal and IELTS academic, so this is very good for the candidate who are preparing for both the IELTS journal and academic. So it's I believe it's a very good thing. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Please like and subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon for the further videos.